All right, hopefully we have things working now here at Star Valley High School Lady Braves Volleyball. We are in full swing of set one. We apologize for those complications. Seems like we do this every year. It takes us
I
half a
know,
set to get things up and running, and
and we don't want to do this. We're sorry we're
uh,
scrambling.
we're sorry we're inadequate when it comes to these technical things. Thank goodness for Duke Dance and Dave Kazare. Thanks, guys, for getting us up and going on your end. Hopefully everybody can hear us now, see the game. We are in set one. Lady Braves trail 14-21. Make that 15 with an ace right there from Ruby Hill. Green River Lady Wolves come in with a good record and strong team. You know, we kind of missed starting lineups, but we've been watching a little bit here as we're trying to get things set up. And there's a nice back set and swing on the right side from the Lady Wolves. We're going to get their players' numbers figured out here in a minute. Number 14, Sydney Eastman, going back to serve. She is a 5'9 junior, 22-15. I'll try to get the score updated, hopefully. Nice swing by Shayla Frazier.
Who was off the net quite a ways. She was able to handle that ball. We're having a substitution. Atlee Button is coming out. And Austin Bagley going in. Cameron Mackey coming in front row.
Sorry, I don't have the scoreboard on there right now. I'll see if I can figure out how to get that on there, but we are 16-22. Wolves are going to go quick in the middle. Nice block by the Lady Braves that time, but covered well. Here's a push down the sideline. Nice effort by Jordan there, and Frazier hits it long. Covered up by the Wolves. Here's a back row roll shot. Does not have the distance by Eastman there. She's not afraid to go for it from that pipe position.
That was about 2 inches from being awesome.
Yes, it
shot.
was. Absolutely.
So Lady Braves 17, Green River 22. Austin back to serve again.
Bagley with the serve. Nice pass again by the Wolves. There's that back set they like, but that's a hitting error by number 12, Nicole Wilson. She's just a sophomore. Lady Braves trying to squeak back into set number one here. They trail by 4 late in this set. Bagley going to try to keep the streak going here with another good serve. Another perfect pass, though, by the Wolves. Outside, big swing by number 13, Natalie Tinsky. She's a freshman, and she's 5'4".
That's what she's itty bitty, but
wow.
a lot of pop to it.
You bet. She's got some fire on that swing, and she jumps well.
And Roses, the libero for Green River, is back to serve.
23-18. Wolves. Oh, and that's in.
Ooh.
Wow. That crossed the net and landed right on the sideline. That's hard to get to. That's a tough one for the Lady Braves. So we're at set point here for the Wolves. Another short serve. Handled by Allred. Quick back set to Frazier, and she gets the kill.
She hammers that down.
Nice quick back set by Bagley, and a great pass by Allred to set that up, that quick attack. I like the look of that.
I do too.
Frazier's going to serve. 19-24. Lady Braves got to fight off 6 set points here from the Wolves, and there's one of them with a with an ace. 20-24. Maybe in between games here, I'll try to figure out how to get the scoreboard back on. We had all kinds of issues going on earlier, but I think we're good to go now. We're going to hit our stride here any second.
I hope so.
Frazier serves again. Quick set in the middle, blocked by the Lady Braves, and Wolves go under the net, over the line, and that's a point to Star Valley.
She was just a little bit under, just a tad.
Half a body, looked like. A little too much, we're going to say.
More than phalanges.
More than just the phalanges. Frazier serves again, 21-24. Wolves are going to go outside to the freshman.
Ooh.
Big swing. She goes angle this time. And Allred tries to slow it down, but cannot. So that's game one.
Yeah, Tinsky's a weapon as well as Eastman. I saw her at the beginning of this set hammer some down as well. Green River looking pretty tough. And before, I don't know if this came through, in my research, I have them ranked as number 6, but on yours, you had them as number 4.
They've been ranked as high as number 4. I don't know if currently they are number 4, but they have been in the top 5 rankings of the Wild Preps coaches and media poll rankings, and then from what we just saw, for good reason, right? They've got
legit.
some weapons.
Yeah, they're coming in with a record of 11-6. Star Valley ranked number 8. Record is 8-13. So we should be able to compete. I think this will be a great matchup between the Lady Braves and the Wolves.
Well, we will go to commercial here for a minute, see if we can get a scoreboard up, and we'll come back with more live action from Star Valley High School. Lady Braves taking on Green River Lady Wolves tonight. Be right back.
September is Hunger Action Month. Can you be part of the solution by volunteering, donating, or advocating for those food insecure individuals in your community? Come join us at the pantry. Find out all the ways that you can help those families facing hunger in our community.
Welcome to Star Valley Station, home of Skyview Lanes, Salt River Cinemas, and Some Dude's Pizza. Get ready for an unforgettable experience where entertainment and deliciousness collide. Let the fun begin. Your next real estate transaction. Call Mandy Jack or Ashley Cranny today to find out how. See how we sell your home and save you money? Very demure, very cutesy. Call Assist to Sell the Realty Team today for your next real estate transaction.
Welcome back to Star Valley High School. We are en route. Set 2 starts with a side out for the freshman again from Green River.
Yeah, picking up where she left off.
Natalie Tinsky, she goes back to serve for the Wolves. 5'4" freshman. She is a fireball. I can see why Coach Demeret's got her out there. Here's a good pass by Allred. Hokinson tight to the net.
Hey,
what a big swing.
We answer back.
Atlee Button with a swing from the outside. Atlee played outside last year. She's been moved to the right side this year. Whole different look, as we said, for the Lady Braves this year. Running a 6-2 offense, which we'll get to a little bit later. Here's the serve by Roberts. Good pass by the Wolves. Big swing on the outside, dug by Roberts. Hokinson will bump set. Roberts will free ball that over. Tinsky up to the setter, quick to the middle, and there's a kill. They get the touch. That number 4
Murray.
Out of the middle. Eva Murray, she's a senior, 6'2" senior out there. Tallest one on the court, I think. Her and Frazier probably match up there pretty well.
Yeah, they do.
Back to serve is Murray. Ooh, deep ball. Lady Braves do handle it up, but can't get enough on it to get it over. Allred kind of mishandled it there. They served her deep. She wasn't quite sure what to do with it. So that's an ace for Murray. She'll serve again.
Oh, but that one goes into the net.
Into the net. So 2 to 3. Still working on the scoreboard. I apologize for that. We'll try to get it up.
Everything's new.
It is a new system this year, yes. They threw us for a loop. Thanks, guys.
Ruby Hill will serve.
Ooh, tough pass. That's an ace for Hill. She serves at the freshman back there.
Yeah, and it was a nice deep serve. See, hopefully she can do that again.
3 to 3. We are tied. Hill serves again. There's the freshman with a good pass. Outside this time to 14. Big swing. Dug by Hokanson on the line. Frazier will swing. Dug by Tinsky. Outside again. No, that one hits the net. That's Sydney Eastman on the outside. She's just a junior. Looks like Hayden Terry, number 5, is the setter for Green River. She's a senior. I counted about 4 seniors on this Wolves team. Good pass, back set, blocked by the Lady Braves.
Addie Christensen and Shea getting a piece of that, both of them.
Frazier and Christensen. So Christensen in the middle now. Charlie out with an injury, who's been playing middle up to this point. So Christensen getting some middle time. There she plays that ball up. Hokanson sends it deep and finds the corner. Nice push by Hallie that time.
You know, it was on the overpass. You know, they sent it over and then caught them
snoozing a little.
Not waiting for that.
6-3. Hill back to serve again. Lady Braves lead here in set 2. Libero with the pass. Outside to Eastman. She tips, and it's there. Hokanson a little late seeing that. That's a nice tip right over the block. And Green River sides out. 6-4. Lady Braves lead.
And Kilpack will rotate back to serve for the Wolves.
Here's the pass by Frazier. Hokanson jump sets to the back. That's blocked, but out of bounds. So Button tools the block and gets the side out, and she'll sub out.
And Austin Bagley will come in, and Cameron Mackey checks in as well.
So a double substitution for the Lady Braves. Bagley comes in to serve and take over setting duties. And Mackey will play the right side on the front row. Another good pass by the Wolves. Outside this time. That's number 12.
That was just out, but that was straight down the line.
Wilson is just a sophomore. Just misses the line. Lady Braves let that one go. They lead 8-4. Bagley serves. They'll back set this time. Oh, off the Lady Braves blocking out of bounds.
That was Eastman for Green River.
She'll go back to serve.
But that puts Tinsky, the freshman, back in the front row.
Right, she'll play some outside up there now. Deep serve, Lady Braves wisely let it go. Good call by Allred. And they get it back and lead 9-5. Isn't that a song?
9-5.
That's your cue.
That's right. Working.
Frazier with the serve. Nice pass by the libero again. Outside, there's the freshman.
Hello.
Boy, she winds up and just unloads.
She does, and she comes in so quick.
Yes.
You know she's going to do something with it.
She is not afraid to swing. No fear in that youngster. Here's the libero back to serve
We're having
for
a
Green River.
Yeah, sorry to talk. Substitution for the Lady Braves.
Oh, okay.
Miley Webb is coming in for Shayla, so back row.
Frazier gets a breather. Here's Rosas with the serve. Good pass by Allred. Jump set to the middle to Christensen, and that's a nice combination there by Bagley and Christensen.
Yeah, it was a little bit low. She had to curl her feet up, trying to make that work, but it worked.
That's her gymnastics background, right? She can do that midair. Lady Braves lead 10-6 here in set 2. Wolves out of system this time, and they're going to call a double on that. So setter did not get her feet set underneath that. Comes out of her hands unevenly, and that is an illegal contact on that second ball. Second contact. Ooh, and there's a deep serve. Nice effort there by the Wolves, but that's an ace for Allred.
Allred, yeah. Green
Wolves
River
are-
says, let's
yeah.
take a timeout
Okay,
and talk about
let's
this.
slow this down as the Lady Braves lead 12-6 right now. So, Pay, we kind of thought we were broadcasting earlier for pregame stuff. Obviously, we weren't. Let's go back and talk a little bit about
Oh, yeah.
some of the records that you've been researching, some of the Lady Braves history so far this season, how they've done. What you got?
The season has looked a little bit different because instead of going to Cokeville, we went over to Cheyenne
Right.
and played some bigger teams there. I don't want to run all those through, but a good thing, teams that we generally don't see until we head over to state.
Well,
So
that's a first, right? Like
Yeah.
we've never gone over to that one, and the reasoning behind it was to go get some experience against those East Side teams that dominate most of the time, and we never see until October or November. And it's a long bus trip, but I think it'll pay off in the end to at least been able to see them, play against them a little bit, maybe not be quite so intimidated come state.
And I don't mind kids going, and they won a couple, lost a couple. Same thing for the Bonneville tournament. They went over to Idaho Falls as well. But I think that kids come back and they realize they have some work to do, and then hopefully we'll put that into their practice.
Right. Allred with the serve. Here's the freshman again. Dug this time by the Braves. Roberts with the roll shot. Mishandled that time by Tinsky, and Lady Braves retain the ball and go up 13-6 here in set 2. They did drop set 1, 21-25. Allred with a good serve. That's in. Oh.
I thought that
Looked in from here.
No, I was.
And it was hard for McKenna down there to see it. It was coming right at her. I thought maybe the official was gonna override it, which I think he maybe did, but they have a better view than we do, obviously.
They do. So Terry for Green River will serve.
Roberts with the pass. Bagley has to come off the net. She'll bump set to Roberts. She's blocked. Lady Braves cover it. It's tight. Another nice dig. Good scramble here. Roberts 12 feet off. She'll swing at it, and that goes into the net. So a little unforced error there.
Yeah, that's a hard angle.
It is tough.
Transitioned off a little bit. Should have transitioned off a little bit so she could keep that ball in front of her.
Here's Jordan with a good pass this time. Back set to Mackey. Dug overhead, and the Wolves can't run it down into the bench. That's a kill for Mackey.
And the play before that was Mackey getting some of those popping up. She kept the ball alive during some crazy plays in that last rally.
14-8. She'll sub out along with Bagley.
Hokanson back to serve.
Allie Hokanson will serve. She will take over setting duties with that 6-2 offense the Lady Braves are running this year. Nice pass by Rosas. Back set to the freshman, and she tools that block with her hard swing. That tiny arm is fast, and it's got some power behind it. 14-9. Lady Braves lead here in set 2. Tinsky will serve. Passed up this time by Button. Quick to the middle. Ruby Hill punches it through. They're going to call a lift on that ball as it dribbled down the Wolves blockers. They tried to play it up, but that's hard to do. That gets called a lift a lot.
Yeah.
Frazier comes back in.
Roberts back to serve.
15-9. Good pass that time by Tinsky. Outside to Eastman. Dug by Roberts. Hokanson can't get to it. That was a tight ball, lunch ball. And Eastman says, thank you very much. I'll just tap this down where nobody's at and take it back. 15-10.
And Murray back to serve for the Wolves.
She's the 6'2 middle. Roberts with a perfect pass out to Frazier. Takes a little off of it down the line, but the Wolves are there. Eastman pushes it down the line, and the Braves are not there. So Green River's sitting on the line defensively. Lady Braves not, and there's the point going to the Wolves. 15-11. Lady Braves lead by 4. Murray with the serve. It's deep. Again, Allred with the nice call.
I wish I could see her mouth calling out instead of just her arm letting it whip by her.
Right. pretending like she's going to touch it just to
Yeah.
mess with us. Ruby Hill will serve down the line. Good pass. Outside to Eastman. That one's long. No touch. Oh, they do call a
Ooh.
touch. I did not see it, but apparently it was there. Again, we're a long ways away, so.
But we do have a bird's eye view.
Right?
Kilpack back
And
to serve.
my vision obviously is great too.
Oh,
There's another tight ball. Hokanson does all she can, and they play it over. Nice job by Christensen. Quick middle off of Hokanson, out of bounds. 16-13.
that was Arnold with a swing.
Here come the Wolves. They're trying to get back in this one after winning set one. Kilpack serves again. Frazier with a good pass. Back set to Button. Played up by the Wolves. Right side, push down the line. Allred's there. Hokanson hustles to get her feet set. Christensen has to step back. Here's the Wolves quick in the middle again with the tip, and they find the hole right over Lady Braves block in front of the Diggers. Can't quite get to it. 16-14. Lady Braves lead by 2. Wolves on a run here, closing the gap. Frazier passes above her head. Hokanson comes off.
Hey.
Big swing by Shea, and she punches it through. Nice spin step set by Hallie to get that out in front of Frazier. And we're subbing them out again. That was a quick 3 rotations for Hokanson and Button, I believe. We got Bagley and Mackey back in. 17-14, that's in the net. 17-15. Lady Braves lead by 2. With Eastman back to serve. Deep serve, passed up by Roberts. Jump set, middle, Christensen. Dug by Rosas. Out of system, there's a standing swing. Ooh, off the top of the net. Dug by Frazier. Back set to Mackey, and no, that one's in the net. They're going to call 4 contacts that time.
So
17-16. I like the Lady Braves trying to run that quick offense. Just causing a few unforced errors this early in the season. Mackey with the roll shot. Wolves play it up.
Oh.
She was afraid to step on her teammate there, and she looked down to look at her teammate and wasn't able to see if she was going to land on her or not, so lost sight of the ball. Frazier with the serve, 18-16. Nice pass by the Wolves. Here's Tinsky, dug by Allred. Bagley goes out to Jordan Roberts, and she gets the kill. 19-16. Lady Braves lead by 3 here in set 2. Frazier's going to go back to serve again. Very evenly matched this set.
They are. It's been a lot of back and forth.
Frazier with a good serve. Rosas with the pass.
That's
a double contact.
Oh.
Yep. They don't like it. That's Kilpack setting right now, which she hasn't done until this point,
Bill
to my knowledge.
called that a lift.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I did not see that. Was not paying attention. Here's a back row swing.
Ooh.
Bagley runs it down. She gets to it, saves it. Kilpack's going to go quick in the middle this time. Doug, lunch ball. Oh, and Lady Braves can't keep it alive. 2017.
That was Tinsky. We don't want her to have the opportunity to have a free ball.
Absolutely not.
Lunch ball.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Terry was setting for the Wolves, and she's now on the bench. I did not see if she got hurt or
I didn't see
if
her
they're
get hurt either.
maybe switching to a 6-2 here. But nevertheless, there's a serve in the net. Gives the Lady Braves the ball back and a 21-17 lead with Allred back to serve. Oh, and she serves that one out and gives it right back. Going for the deep shot. A little too much mustard on it.
Terry will come in to serve now.
Okay.
So
They maybe are are running a 6-2, and I
Yeah.
just missed it earlier. Good pass this time by Webb. Bagley out to Roberts on the angle. Dug by Rosas. Wolves on the run. Just about gets to it. Good effort. But that's a point for the Lady Braves. They get it back and go up 22-18. We've got substitutions coming back in. This has been a long set. Coach Brown may run out of substitutions here. Green River's going to call a timeout. So if you're not familiar with that rule, each team gets 18 substitutions each set. And like I say, this one's gone pretty lengthy. Star Valley may be getting close to that. When you run out of those substitutions, you have to leave people on the floor.
Yeah.
Whether they're your short kids playing front row or your big kids playing back row, you got to have a strategy for that situation. And it would not surprise me if the Lady Braves are getting close to that.
You know, and sometimes when that happens, everything kind of looks cattywampus, but sometimes it works.
Cattywampus for sure when you've got your little DS playing front row trying to block a hitter. So Green River takes their second timeout. They are out of timeouts. And Hokanson to serve, 22-18. Rosas with the pass. Terry goes outside. Down the line. Webb gets to it. Hokanson out to Roberts. Roll shot and finds the hole. I think Eastman, she hit the floor a little early. She read it.
She did. She was there.
She was two there, right? She knew it was coming, and she hit the floor a little early and couldn't get to it. 23-18. Hokanson serves down the line. Terry's going to back set this time to Tinsky. That was a self-defense there by Webb as that ball came right at her face.
Right. 2 hands up. Please don't hit my face.
Yes. My schnoz. I don't want a bloody nose tonight. 23-19 with Tinsky back to serve. Off the net. Allred handles it. They play it. It could have been out. Eastman played it. Her team wanted her to let it go. And Lady Braves dodge one there, and they go to set point, 24-19.
Roberts will rotate back to serve, and Shea comes back in front row.
Strong rotation here for the Lady Braves at set point. Tough pass, bump set, way off the net is Eastman. She goes deep and just barely out. That was close. So Lady Braves take set 2, 25-19. And we are tied at 1 set apiece at the first home match of the Star Valley volleyball season. We talked a little bit earlier, too, when we thought we were live and weren't, about how bright the future looks for these Lady Braves,
Well,
right?
Yeah, and you said before we have officiated some middle school, some freshmen, some JV, and we have a lot of talent coming down
impressed.
the pipe.
Yeah, you know, it's fun to officiate those lower level teams and just watch and see what's coming up. And, you know, every match we've officiated so far, Star Valley has dominated their opponents, and I'm excited for the future of Star Valley volleyball. There's some great athletes and some excellent teamwork, and obviously some really good coaching going on at all levels. It's exciting to think about where we're going to be not only this year but in the next few years.
Yeah, and you know what? One of my most favorite things about officiating our teams in particular is to be able to watch the progress from middle school.
The improvement, yes.
And the huge jump that occurs between middle school and 9th grade. I think that's my most favorite bump because
Agreed.
There's so much improvement that happens between that year. I don't know what the magic is that happens, but something clicks and they come back and they start playing volleyball as freshmen.
Yeah, and that's when kind of girls mature and start to mature a little bit too, right? Their bodies get a little stronger and their brains get a little more wired maybe. And, you know, it is fun to watch these girls as we go down and help with the middle school once in a while and get to see them in their little tiny stages down there. And then you're right, by the time they get up here and we've watched them grow up, it's so fun to just see how much they improve over a short period of time. And a lot of credit goes to the coaching staff just for the time commitment that they put in with those kids,
my
right?
goodness. We have some seriously dedicated coaches at the middle school.
Agreed. They do a nice job down there just teaching those fundamentals, and that's what you need in order to be able to compete up here at this level. And so we are just about ready for set 3. Lady Braves taking set 2. We're tied 1 set apiece. This one could determine a lot, right?
Yes. So Tinsky serves.
Outside this time to Roberts. Sharp angle.
That looked good.
That one, she wisely went inside the block and got the kill on the angle there. So Lady Braves start off with a side out here in set 3, 1-0. Hokanson with the deep serve. Bump set. There's Tinsky pushing it deep. Frazier sees it. Back set to Button. She's blocked. The Lady Braves don't quite cover. That's a nice block by the Wolves. We're tied 1-1.
With Murray back to serve.
Jump serve from Murray. Button passes it. Hokanson on the run, just gets it up. Button pushes it over. Wolves are going to run their offense here. Blocked by the Braves. They play it up. Frazier's there. Hokanson has to save it, so Button will swing from 10 feet off. Wolves a little out of system, but here's Eastman. She's blocked. Good coverage by the Wolves. Eastman swings again. Frazier, nice high dig that time. Little timing error from Hill. Allred, Hokanson, back set, down the line to Button, and she gets it. Good patience by the Lady Braves.
Yeah, they just had to stick to it and show some perseverance, and did. You know, I don't mind Atlee out on that right side. I think blocking.
She's done
does so well, and she puts up a pretty good block over there.
And that's been an adjustment, I'm sure, for her after playing outside last year. But you're right. I'm liking what I see so far.
Oh, my goodness.
Lady Braves dig it up. Nice effort that time. It's tight. Frazier puts it away. Nice job on the lunch ball, Shea, and great effort by Hokanson to save that ball. And I think that was that Button that kept it alive, too.
Yeah, it was.
3-1. Lady Braves up here early in set 3. Jordan dribbles it off the net and gets the ace. Gotta love the dribbler. 4-1.
She just needs to walk away like she did that on purpose.
Right. You got to have the swag, right?
That's right.
I totally meant to hit that white tape up there that's only about 3 inches wide. She'll serve again. That's a nice float serve. Tinsky with a good pass. Here's Eastman. Nope, that's in the net.
Man, those Green River players approach hard.
They do.
They're coming in hot.
I love it. They swing hard, too, with that approach. 5-1. And they've had some success, obviously, with that aggressive attack. But then they're not afraid to place a tip, too, right? Bump set outside to Eastman. Big arm swing again, and she gets it this time. That one goes between Allred and Roberts. Through the block. Checking in for the Wolves is number 12.
That is Wilson.
Set my paper down.
No, and Kilpack is back to serve.
And we'll see if she's going to set now here again. I think so. Short serve. Allred gets under it. Frazier, big swing. Dug by Tinsky. Quick set in the middle. Someone was in the net. I think it was the Braves. It was.
Regardless, that was Arnold with a big swing.
Yeah, they run that quick in the middle with her. Any chance they get, just about every opportunity, and they're pretty successful with it.
Yes.
5-3. Lady Braves lead by 2. Kilpack will serve. Allred, nice job moving her feet. Good pass. Frazier gets under it a little bit. Down the line, it's Doug. There's Arnold in the middle with the tip. Hokanson gives it back to Frazier, and there it is. Shea with the kill. Allred bounces off of her as they celebrate like a pinball. You're not going to win that one, Maya.
No, you're not. Ruby Hill's going to go back to serve.
6-3. I love the excitement the Lady Braves have when they score, though. That's fun to watch. Here's Rosas with the pass, back set to Eastman. She swings hard and tools that block. She was going hard angle on that. Lady Braves are there. Just maybe a smidge late on the push.
Oh, it looked lined up, and
Yeah, they're going to get her, though, here a few times and maybe make her think about swinging so hard.
yeah, so Eastman is back to serve.
Roberts with the pass. Hoganson comes off the net. Nice bump set to Frazier. She's blocked. Christensen sticks out a chicken wing, and that seldom results in anything good, that chicken wing. And she shook her head like, oh, I know I shouldn't have done that. 6-5. Eastman serves. Frazier. Hoganson will back set to Button.
Oh.
That's a pretty nice back set, and Button went for it.
She did. I like to see her swing.
And we're tied 6-6 with the hitting error. Eastman serves again. Frazier above her head. Hoganson has to come get it. Oh, Lady Braves miscommunicate. That was one of those, I got it, you get it. And
where you look at each other and not the ball.
Yeah, you totally make eye contact and think the other one's going to get it. 7-6, Wolves with the lead. Another pass that gets the Lady Braves out of system, so they have to send over the free ball. Outside to Tinsky, and she hits that one long, no touch. So Braves get it back, and we're tied at 7.
All right. Back in row 4, where Austin Bagley will be serving after she runs across the entire court to get the ball.
You got to love the big gym. And
it's awesome unless that happens.
Until you have to shag the ball, yes, in the middle of the game. But she did a good job. And I told the kids the other night, the last person that should have to shag is the setter because they have to run enough as it is.
Or the server.
Bagley with the serve. He'll pack outside to Tinsky. Angle. Jordan gets under this one. Frazier's going to swing. That's a tough swing. Dug up by the Wolves. Quick set. Oh, in the middle. Christensen jumped with the setter.
And that was Arnold with a big swing.
And that's a nice play.
So Tinsky, the freshman for Green River, good in the back, good in the front. She does not play like a freshman.
Absolutely not. And Addie's going to learn in time not to jump with that setter when the other team is playing a 6-2 because that setter is back row and cannot jump and hit that over in that situation. Lady Braves play it up. They're going to let them play. Green River wants 4.
Oh.
And
I think they probably should have got it, but they call it double.
Did she call a double or did she call a net?
They called a.
Okay.
Oh, maybe 2 is what they held up. So
I saw the down official signal 24 that Shayla maybe got in the net, but maybe not. Oh, and that one's in. So Lady Braves get it back. 8 to 9.
Addie Christensen.
Lady Braves trail by 1, 8 to 9. Frazier to serve. Another good pass. Here's the quick middle tip, and that's a great tip.
Terry.
Number 4, yep. Eva Murray. That's Murray.
Oh.
Murray and Terry right there together, though.
My bad. You're right.
Is a tough one. Here comes Terry to serve. Number 5. 8 to 10. Wolves up by 2. Allred with a perfect pass. Jump set middle. Christensen tip. Dug by Tinsky. She has to get up and hit it. She does. Bagley goes out to Roberts. Down the line. She's dug. Allred's there with the overpass. Mackey hits middle back. Dug by the Wolves. Ooh, tight ball for Tinsky, and she can't quite get to that one. Terry pushed that a little far for her. Coach Demarette's telling her, got to give her a chance to get to it. 9-10. Braves down by 1. Allred serves. Back set to Tinsky. And that's out. They want a touch.
Oh, they do call a touch.
They get it. I think I'm going to agree with that. I can tell just by the angle of that ball that there easily could have been one.
You've been watching too much college ball.
Right? Wish we had the Hawkeye system so we could see that for sure. Jump set by Bagley. Mackey with the swing. Dug by the Wolves. And that one's out. No touch that time. 9-11. Sorry, 10-11 now. Lady Braves trail by 1. I apologize for not having the scoreboard on the screen. I have yet to figure that out with this new system. I will continue to work on it, but nevertheless, I'll just keep telling you the score. Here's Terry with the set down the line. Hokanson digs it off the basketball backboard. Lady Braves run it down and free ball it over. Terry's going to go middle this time to Murray. Hokanson gets there to the tip. Murray again.
Oh.
And this time Button tries to dig it up. She couldn't decide whether to block or dig. And
No, well, and it came off of her hand so weird. It was
did.
kind of a swing,
a
kind
little
of a tip.
awkward. So 10-12. Oh. Murray with the serve. That one's long. Lady Braves get it back. They trail by 1, 11-12.
Shea Frazier will check back in. Jordan Roberts back to serve. I like that she has the headband. That makes it easy for us to track her.
I like the headband. In and of itself, that's a good look for Jordan. She's always worn a headband, hasn't she?
I think so.
Here's a little out of system for the Wolves. Standing swing. Roberts digs it up. Hokanson back sets to Button. There's a tip. Wow, big hole, and Button found it. I'm assuming Lady Braves maybe talked about that one because it was huge.
That looked like a Sonny Brown move to me.
Possibly. There's coaching staff over there saw that hole and sent the word in to find it. Here's a good pass. Outside to Eastman. Big approach down the line, off the tape of the net.
But no touch.
No touch.
And goes out of bounds. So point Lady Braves.
13-12. Lady Braves take the lead here in set 3. Roberts with the jump serve. Tough pass this time. Eastman has to swing. She's going to tip. Frazier saw it. Allred has to play it as Frazier gets out of her way. Free ball to the Wolves. Off the tape of the net. Hokanson digs it. Frazier's going to swing at this one from way off, and she gets it. She was patient.
She was. That was a great angle. It just barely caressed some of the Green River arms.
Off the
on their way
tape,
by,
off the arm.
Right?
That's tough when it hits the top of that tape. It just takes off the timing so bad. Tinsky with a bad pass. Here's a standing swing, and that's out of bounds. So Green River a little out of sorts. Their serve receive has gone downhill for a minute after it had been almost
So
perfect.
good, right?
So let's credit that to the Lady Braves serving here for a little bit as they're moving them around and keeping them guessing. Another bad pass. Terry on the run. Back row swing by Tinsky,
Whoa.
and that one's way out of bounds.
That was definitely not
There's the freshman
error.
error, right? Showing just a little bit there. She went for it, but maybe should have been a little smarter on that one.
So a lot of ephemeral shots that are working for both teams.
Well, a lot of what?
Ephemeral
shots.
Ephemeral shots.
Okay.
Which is short.
So you're meaning the tips, the roll shots.
know,
I gotcha. Okay. Yes. Ephemeral shots by both teams have been finding that hole in the middle, although I think Star Valley's making the adjustment to cover those a little bit better.
We've picked them up a lot, way more.
Right.
This set in particular than we did in the first two.
So Green River has called a timeout. Lady Braves lead 16-12. We are in game 3 with each team winning one set. So Green River wins the first set. Star Valley comes back and wins the second. And Lady Braves with a 4-point lead here in the third set. This has been a great matchup so far.
It has, and I've been really impressed with Green River.
I agree, and we talked about how they've been ranked as high as 4th in the 4A rankings, and I can see why. They're fairly young. However, they have a few seniors. I believe they have just as many seniors. I think both teams have 4 seniors on their roster right now, but Green River playing some youngsters just like Star Valley, so what an even matchup. There's a good pass by the Wolves. Eastman's going to crank on it.
Oh.
When Frazier tries to dig it.
She's got a fast arm swing.
She does, and I'm sure serve receive was the main topic of that Green River timeout, and they come out and nail the pass and get the side out. Wolves serve 16-13. Allred gets under that one. Hokanson back sets to Button. dug up by Tinsky. Quick middle. Braves are there with the block. Wolves cover it, swing from the back row.
Oh,
Top spin, kept that
yeah,
in.
it clips the line, point for the Wolves.
So Tinsky had just blown one out of bounds from the back row right before that timeout, and she learns quickly, obviously, and keeps that one in with some top spin. I love to watch that ball drop with that top spin. Not in that situation,
No.
obviously, because it cost us a point, but there's a serve, goes out of bounds, so Lady Braves get it back. 17-14.
Ruby Hill's going to come back to serve. Addie Christensen comes in for front row with a libero exchange.
Hill with the standing serve. Ooh,
Oh,
shank pass off of Rosas the libero. You can see that just bounce off her right arm, and Terry couldn't get to it. Or sorry, Kilpack is setting now, could not get to it.
Ruby's picked up a couple of aces during this match.
She's got a standing serve, but she puts that float on it and some power. Another out of system, way off the net are the Wolves, dug by Hokinson. Ooh, a little miscommunication again. Normally, Allred steps in and takes that second ball if the setter takes the first one, but she was not in at the time. So that's one of those situations that you just don't see very often. And Hill, she knew she had to go get it. She just hesitated.
She tried, right?
18-15.
Eastman serves.
Oh, in the net. That's 2 missed serves in a row by the Wolves. Giving the Lady Braves some free points, and we'll take them.
Yeah, we will. Bagley checking back in. Mackey checking back in. This is Mackey's second time ever playing right side. First time was yesterday against Jackson.
Right. Yeah, Cameron coming in and playing a new role there and doing a good job. Ooh, deep serve. Out of system. Here's the free ball for the Lady Braves. Let's see what they do with it. Good pass by Allred. Quick set in the middle to Christensen, and she gets the kill.
That was tricky.
With
she
the
went
tip.
with the right hand, switched to the left.
Little deceiving, a little
Addie's sneaky.
very sneaky and misdirection there, right? Bagley serves again, 20-15. Lady Braves up by 5. Good pass this time by the Wolves. They go out to Tinsky. Big swing on the angle. Allred digs it. Middle to Christensen. Oh, she went for it. Off the net just a little bit as Bagley had to set her from 12 feet off.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
So Rosas for Green River goes back to serve.
2016. Lady Braves lead by 4.
Oh.
And another missed serve. I don't know. Coach Temeret's got more patience than me. I might be pulling some hair out right now.
She's got her hands.
She's frustrated. Yeah. She is frustrated. Frazier with the serve. That's a shanked ball. Saved by Tinsky. Tip ball coming over. Christensen. Bagley. Roberts.
Oh.
Tip ball. Out to Tinsky. There's that big swing. And she punches it through.
Jordan would have had that tip if it would have been a teeny bit shorter. There was a hole.
Yeah, or a little more to the middle.
Yeah.
I think, too. Make that right back person move a little bit. 21-17. Here's Murray with the serve. Sorry, Terry with the serve. Bagley out to Jordan.
Oh.
Punches it through. There's a side out. Right into the block, but gets it through. Hill coming back in. Christensen will take a seat, and Allred will serve.
It seems like we are just rotating so fast.
I agree. Lots of side outs in this game. Outside here, off the block, played up by Hill. Roberts will set right side to Mackey. Roll shot. Terry's going to go out to Tinsky. She saves it. Allred, nice dig above the head. Roberts on the angle this time. Dug by Rosas. Terry's on the run. Standing swing by Tinsky. Allred has to take that second ball, and Roberts with the roll shot. Lunch ball to Hill. Played up by the Wolves. Free ball. Lady Braves get a chance to run their offense right here. Quick in the middle. Do not connect. There's the quick in the middle.
Yeah, and there's a connection.
Murray
right
finds
there.
the angle, yes. So good rally, back and forth. But the Wolves come away with the point. 22-18. Tinsky to serve. Roberts nails the pass. Back set, jump set. Mackey.
Oh.
They're going to let him play it. She got under it. They're going to let him play it. I think she did. Out to Roberts. Blocked. And that's in. Wolves get the point.
Sorry, I got a little excited. Our girls were celebrating, and
They
weren't
were.
aware
Everybody
the ball
was.
coming over.
Everybody celebrated but Green River. She got her hand under that on that pancake, but I feel like her hand wasn't even on the floor yet. And I don't know if that's illegal contact or not, honestly. It must be. Bill let it go. Lady Braves trying to side out. Little out of system roll shot. Terry's going to go middle this time to Murray, and she punches it through. So 22-20. Sorry, 22-20. Scoreboard was a little slow there. And Coach Brown's going to call a timeout, try to slow down this momentum a little bit.
Yeah, you can feel it start to swing.
Definitely right here. Not that the Lady Braves are struggling. Serve receives okay. Just having a hard time finding a hole on Green River's defense right now.
Well, and I was reading, because I'm really good at that, reading Sunny Brown's lips.
You're better at that than me. I'm terrible
really
at
good
that.
at that. And she's telling her girls that they need to swing at the ball and no more tips.
If we're going down, we're going down swinging, right?
That's right.
So, yeah, it's 22-20 now. Lady Braves still with a 2-point lead here in set 3, but this is a pivotal set for sure. Lady Braves need this set to have a little confidence going into set 4. We've seen set 3 just swing the whole match sometimes when they're split those first two. So Lady Braves need a timeout right here a side out of the timeout. We'll see what they set up here for a play.
And Tinsky will serve for Green River.
Hitters for Star Valley front row, we've got Hill, Roberts, and Mackey with Bagley setting. Here's Tinsky with the serve. Roberts tight pass for Bagley. She saves it. They play it over. Terry's going to go quick in the middle to Murray, and she punches it through again. So Wolves keep the ball and the point. It's a 1-point game.
And our girls are there on that block. It just looks like we need to push a little bit.
Hands
reach
need to break
over.
that plane.
Yep.
Yep, for sure. Which means maybe just a smidge late on that contact. Tinsky's going to serve again. That one's a deep ball. Out of system again. Free ball to the Wolves. They're going to run the offense again. Outside to Eastman. Dug by Allred. Bagley will go to Roberts. Off-speed shot, and she finds it.
That one came off of the heel of her hand.
So the Lady Braves get the side out. They go up 23-21.
Hokinson checking back in to serve. Atlee Button comes in as well.
So new setter for the Lady Braves. They lead by 2. Allie with a good serve. Rosas. Terry goes outside to Eastman. Down the line. Dug by Hokinson. Oh, off the beam. Comes right back down quickly.
Our girls were chasing it.
They were
doing
on the
everything
run.
right, and then it hit that and changed direction. Not a whole lot you can do about that.
23-22. Lady Braves lead by 1. Murray will serve. Down the line, Button with the pass. Hokinson's going to back set to Roberts, pushed over. Wolves are there. Here's the quick middle. Webb plays it up. Bump set. Roberts, another little off-speed swing.
But it's effective. We'll take that point.
Yeah, she maybe jumped a little early or came off her hand a little funny, and the blockers, that threw off the blockers' timing. So we're at set point, and Green River's going to call a timeout. They were trying to get the attention of the officials and did. So timeout Wolves.
However, this is hard when the other team is at
Set point,
set
yeah,
point.
right now. They're gonna talk about strategy here, I'm sure. Try to get this side out and get back in this. Lady Braves will have 3 opportunities at least for set point, which is what you want, right?
Yeah, for sure.
In a strong rotation, too, with Hokinson serving, 3 hitters across the front, which is always the case in this 6-2 offense. We'll try to talk a little more about that maybe in between sets here,
Yeah, you read my mind. I was thinking.
as both teams are running a 6-2 offense tonight. And a lot of people, if you don't know volleyball, don't understand what that is. And it's kind of hard to explain, honestly. But we'll do our best. We'll see if we can draw a picture.
We'll do our best, and it's going to be excellent, I can tell.
We'll draw or paint a picture here, if we can, of that offense. So set point, Roberts to serve. Rosas with the pass. Terry goes outside to Eastman, and she hits it
Ooh.
out. No touch. And the Lady Braves get the win on set 3, 25-22. And we will switch sides for set 4.
So definitely a great matchup
Yes,
tonight.
and that's a big win for set 3 right there for the Lady Braves. That's something we talked about. If you can get that third set under your belt, it gives you just a little opportunity to breathe a minute.
Right.
Obviously, you don't want to get complacent, but definitely takes off a little bit of that pressure.
Just tips the scale towards you just a tiny bit.
And now maybe you can settle in a little bit and just play with some more confidence. Let's talk really quickly about Pink Night coming up here pretty soon. Lady Braves, this has become a tradition for a lot of years now. We need to find out how many years we've done Pink Night.
Amazing tradition.
Yeah, this is coming up on October 2nd at the Lady Braves home game that night. And talk a little bit, Coach, about who is the beneficiary of this year.
Well, Jace Lilly, who is a third grader with osteosarcoma,
Yeah.
a deadly form of bone cancer, has 6 more chemo treatments left.
Right.
Cute little bugger. We're looking at a flyer.
Yeah.
Cute smile.
He's a great kiddo.
Glasses. This is the huge and most awesome thing about Pink Night, is there is a silent auction that happens during the match.
Yeah, during the varsity match.
And the stuff's set up before. So
That's
you just
true.
Come in, come look. There's stuff out in the entryway. There's stuff just spread out. You can get gift certificates. There's cookies. People donate. People are so generous. The community is so generous.
In all of these fundraisers we see, right?
Right.
But they do. They donate so much. And this one grows every year. Just
oh my goodness,
exponentially,
so big,
right?
So big, and and it's such a blessing to the beneficiary of this.
Yeah,
evening.
Jace, I've taught him up at Afton Elementary. He's always happy. He's always got a smile on his face. He's a silly kid. He's a goofball. He's fun to be around, and they're in a real battle right now. They found out about this, last year, and he's had some serious treatments that, an 8-9-year-old kid should not have to go through.
Oh, I agree.
Or his mother and his family, obviously.
Well, just cancer sucks in general. Let's just say
Absolutely.
it. Call it how it is. And
yeah. And Jace is such a great kiddo, so I was so happy to see that the Lady Braves had picked him for this year for Pink Night. It's become such a tradition, and every year I think they make more and more money to go towards these families in need. And I know this year that the community's going to come through again, and the Lady Braves are on it. They're out asking for donations. They're working hard every day towards Pink Night, and that is, again, October 2nd. It'll start at about 4 o'clock when the first match begins. That'll be either a freshman or a sophomore match, and that silent auction will go until the varsity match ends. So that could be 8, 9 o'clock probably.
No, but once again, come down and look at some of the stuff. We'll try to give you a reminder. Tuesday we'll be back broadcasting.
Right.
And we will talk about it then again.
Yeah, they do have an online donation site also, and you do not need to be present to win. So if you want to come down and put your donations in early and you've got something else to go to, you do not have to be present to win that auction. I know I always put some friends to work on it for me because we're always broadcasting during the auction. So
yeah, it's always a surprise what you get.
It is a surprise some years, yes. We are underway as Wolves start out of system, tip down the line. Hokanson gets there. Roberts swings from 10 feet off down the line, dug by the Wolves. Ooh, little bump there, but they play it cleanly. Hokanson goes middle to Hill. She's blocked. Back set to Button. Dug by the Wolves, but they're a little out of sorts. Here comes a free ball. Lady Braves going to run their offense. Hokanson will go out to Roberts. She tips, and the Wolves can't get it. There's a kill. She tried to kind of swipe it off that block out of bounds, but it ended up working out anyways.
To her favor.
1-0. Lady Braves go up by 1, strike first here in set 4. Another out of system from the Wolves, and they hit that one in the net. So serve receive kind of the story for the Wolves.
Which we haven't
right
seen.
now.
This just kind of looks like the wheels are starting to come
Well,
off.
their first set and even partway through that second set, they passed the ball very well. And kind of struggling a little bit now. There's Tinsky on the right side attack, goes off the Lady Braves block and into the antenna.
But that whole play started with a fantastic
pass, yes.
by Rosas.
Anytime they do pass that ball well, they usually have a good result, which is the case in this sport most of the time.
Yeah.
2-1. Braves up by 1. Here's Button from the outside. Dug by Rosas. Terry on the run. She'll go to Eastman. That's a deep shot dug above the head by Frazier. Roberts with the swing. Terry goes middle this time to Murray, and there's the block. Lady Braves got her on that quick attack. They were waiting for it. I'm sure Coach Brown talked about that in the huddle.
Jordan and Ruby both up for that.
3-1.
Jordan will rotate back to serve. Shayla's in the front row now.
Roberts with the jump serve down the line. Shanked pass. Free ball. Roll shot deep. Oh, and it's in. So Hokanson released early, which she should as the setter. Lady Braves did not rotate around, and that ball drops on the sideline. 3-2. Rosas, the libero, will serve for Green River. Down the line, Roberts gets to it. Bumps it out to Frazier, 12 feet off. Roll shot. Dug by the Wolves. Eastman tries to shove it to the Braves side, but she is met by Atlee Button in the block. Hill up there too.
That sounds like a band.
Atlee Button in the block?
Yeah.
Like a 90s band?
Yeah, I like it.
Hill with the serve. Passed up by Tinsky. Outside to Eastman. Big swing. There's Button again. She gets her twice, and she has a little smile on her face.
Yeah. She's liking that.
As she comes off.
Addie and Atlee both in on that block.
Wolves are going to substitute Eastman out. Coach Demeret says if you're going to swing into the block twice, you're going to come sit down and talk to me for a minute.
And Wilson will rotate in. Ruby Hill to serve.
Wilson, another young player, a sophomore for the Wolves. They serve at her. She nails the pass pretty well. Back set, out of bounds, down the line by Kilpack there. Lady Braves up 6-2 on a little bit of a roll here with Hill back to serve. Seems like they've scored some points in this rotation with Ruby serving. Hinsky with a good pass. Outside to Wilson, and she's blocked again. Button is feeling it. Somebody pushed the button.
Atlee Button and the block.
Button is feeling it. The timing.
I may have to write a song about that.
You might. Christensen was up there too. Oh, and Ruby serves that one in the net. She wanted that one back, you could tell. She was going for the short serve to the sophomore there.
Yeah, Kilpack's going to rotate back to serve for the Lady Wolves.
And number 7, that's Vivian Murray, checks in. I don't think we've seen her yet.
No, we have
There's
not.
2 Murrays on this roster. There's a tip by Button, and she gets it. So this must be maybe a younger Murray, because this Murray is a sophomore. She is a 6'2" sophomore.
Yeah, she's tall.
The other Murray is also 6'2", but a senior. So I'm going to guess those are sisters, both very tall. Deep serve. Kilpack's going to back set this time to Wilson, dug by Roberts. Bagley's going to go, ooh, tough ball for Frazier that time. Came out of Austin's hands a little funny. Here's Wilson with down the line. Bagley can't play it above her head. And the Wolves get the point. Eastman's going to come back in for Wilson here. 8-3. Lady Braves up by 5. We are in set 4. Braves with a 2-1 lead. Eastman with the deep serve. Jordan handles it well. Outside to Mackey. And they're going to call
they're in the net.
The youngster, Murray, in the net. You can tell she's a little young. She kind of looked around like, what'd I do? Was that me? And here's the serve from Frazier. Quick set in the middle to Arnold. Played up by the Wolves. They're going to get it over. It's a short ball. Allred sees it. Bagley pushes it way out to Roberts. Here's the tip. Bagley's there. Lunch ball. Frazier's there. Little ball control this time. Christensen with the swing. Out to Tinsky. Frazier gets it. Mackey saves it without running into the
pole.
The official stand over there. Frazier with a leaping ballerina move. Tries to save it and can't.
That was a long rally.
That was a long rally.
It almost made me giggle because there was the longest rally last night.
Yes.
With
up
Star
in
Valley
Jackson.
and Jackson. It was.
That one had to have been at least
so
a
long,
minute.
Right? And it was good. It was
a good rally. Roberts with the pass. Bagley's going to back set to Mackey. Roll shot. Sits on the top of the net. Christensen plays it up. Roberts with the swing. Wolves run it down. Little miscommunication again. Deep ball. There's Webb. Out to Roberts. Oh, she hits that one into the net. There was no touch on that block. Little timing issue there between Bagley and Roberts. And that's just going to come with more reps. 9-6. Braves up by 3. Allred with a great pass. Jump set middle.
Ooh,
Christensen.
early.
Flutter kick. Hangs in the air. And she gets it. That took just about everything she had to hang and reach.
On her way back.
She is. And what a cute smile.
Yeah. Maya Allred back to serve.
10-6. Braves up by 4. Deep serve. Rosas handles it. Quick middle to Murray. Mackey digs it. Out to Roberts. Punches it through the block, and yep, there's that call.
Lift out of the net.
They call that lift.
It is so hard to be in the right position to get that
It
out of
is.
the net clean.
And the Green River coach didn't like it, but Bill Thompson's telling her, I got to call that. It is not a clean contact. Here's Tinsky, big swing. That one might have gone off the net, but Lady Braves must have got a piece of it. And there's the young Murray. Punches that one through the block. She'll come out. 11-7.
And number 5, Terry, will come in to serve for the Wolves.
Terry will come in and set as Kilpack rotates to the front to hit. Short serve. Webb gets under it. Bump set. Roberts. Big swing off the scoreboard. Pinballs back down quickly to the Wolves' side.
You know, that's her 10th kill of this match.
Roberts.
Yes.
Not counting the first set that we didn't really get.
I put a couple on my board and then was distracted, and
We were
I
scrambling
didn't get
that first
what
set.
I should have
so
got.
I'd imagine she might have a couple more that we missed.
My unofficial.
Having a good match. Terry's going to go back set this time to Tinsky, and she hits that one long. She's swinging from the back row, I think, there, and Coach Demerette wants a timeout. She feels things slipping away just a little bit as the Lady Braves lead 13-7 here in set 4. We'll take a quick break and be back with more Star Valley Lady Braves volleyball on SVI Media.
That feeling you get when you realize your realtor not only sold your property, but saved you thousands of dollars at closing. Yeah, Assist to Sell the Realty team understands. Call Ashley Cranny or Mandy Jack today for a free market analysis.
University of Wyoming, ideas come to life. It's where the spirit of innovation and boundless curiosity fuel our hunger for knowledge. It's where the past meets the present and our students shape a brighter future.
I'm a student athlete.
I'm a musician.
I'm a mentor.
And I'm a cowboy.
The world needs more cowboys.
We're back. Here's Rosas with the pass. Terry goes outside to Murray, and that's no touch off the tape. 4 contacts. So Lady Braves keep the ball and the point out of the timeout.
Yeah, and Hoganson will continue to serve.
14-7. Deep serve. Tinsky has to dive and save it. Here's a free ball. Webb Hokanson, Roberts, big swing, and the Wolves try to run it down and don't. Nice connection there that time by Hokanson and Roberts. 15-7. Lady Braves on a streak here.
And a good serve by Hallie. Deep and kind of take them out of
She
system.
served Rosas deep twice now. Now she shortens it a little bit. Terry goes back set to Tinsky. Down the line. All red's there. Bump set. Way off the net is Roberts, so she'll free ball it over. Terry's got to push that out. Ooh, I didn't like that contact, but it's okay. Neither was that one, so I guess
It's
we're
a wash.
good.
It's a wash.
Here's middle Murray. Oh, she punches it through. When she gets that ball in front of her, she is successful at pushing it through the block.
Yeah, and that was the old Murray, who looks very experienced.
That's the old Murray.
The old Murray.
The senior.
I'll just call her Bill. You're really the only one old enough to get that
to know
joke.
who Bill Murray is, yes. Tinsky with the ace, so 15-9. Wolves with a little fire here. Say, we're not done yet. We're getting back in this. Button with the pass, bump set, free ball from the Lady Braves. Tinsky, Terry to Murray, and there it is.
Good job, Bill.
They like that. There's Bill with the punch through the block again. They like that play when she's front row and the pass is on.
Well, and she's successful. She swings hard
Absolutely.
and pushes through the block.
Keep going with it, too. And there's another ace by Tinsky as Webb and Allred miscommunicate. 15-11. Here come the Wolves on about a 4-point scoring streak right now with Tinsky serving, the freshman. Deep ball. Roberts moves her feet well. Hokanson will give it back to her. Dug by Tinsky. Outside this time to Eastman. Oh, and there it is again. Eastman finds the floor. Coach Brown's going to call a timeout here and try to stop the bleeding as the Wolves have worked their way back in it with some good serving and some in-system
Kills.
offense
Yeah.
to Murray in the middle that the Lady Braves have not adjusted to yet. You know, I think we're putting at least 2 blockers up on Murray most of the time, sometimes maybe even 3.
Yeah, I've seen at least 2 every time.
Right. And she's just strong enough that and quick enough on her swing that Lady Braves are not pushing over.
I was just going
the
to talk
plane of
about that
net.
too, just a tiny bit. We're there, maybe a little bit late, as you said, but
just late on that push,
on
yeah.
that.
And it's
Push
easier
over.
said than done, right? I mean, you got to be able to jump well enough and time that, and your hands break the plane to stuff block that. There's a lot involved, a lot of little things. And for some of these younger players, that's just not there yet.
But it'll come.
It'll come along with, to me, a little bit of that too is just some attitude that, hey,
I'm
she's
gonna
not getting
get
another
you,
one through,
right.
and I'm gonna stuff her. So 15-12, Tinsky to serve. Roberts, tough pass. Hokanson handles it. Lady Braves have to tip. Here comes the Wolves again. A Murray again, and she gets it again.
See, and we were there. Same thing. We just need to break that plane.
Yep, they're waiting for her. They know it's going there. And Green River wisely going to her over and over, right?
Oh, yeah.
And
That's a good call.
It's just smart and good play. Another out of system for the Lady Braves.
Tried to do what she could with it.
Yeah, that's tough for a setter to get to. 15-14 now. Wolves close to within 1, and here we are. We're in another tight one. Tinsky's going to serve again. She served 100, it seems like. Another bad pass. Lady Braves got to give the Wolves an easy ball, and they're going to attack. Guess who? Oh, they get her this time. Oh!
Hey, we needed that.
Little miscommunication there with Rosas and Eastman. That was an easy ball to cover.
It did, but we looked like we actually broke the plane on that one, which made a difference.
You bet. And now maybe Murray will think about it a little bit. Roberts goes back to serve, 16-14. Rosas nails. Ooh, little tight, and she's back row. They're going to call a back row attack. That's that back row setter. Setter is always back row in a 6-2 offense.
You know, that makes it
cannot
easy
do
to
it.
officiate.
It does. That's an easy call,
Right.
Absolutely. She cannot jump and attack that ball above the plane of the net as a back row player. Ooh, another little out of system here. Eastman's still going to swing. Lady Braves get her. Covered by the Wolves. Roll shot. All red's there. Hokanson jump sets to Frazier. Big swing. Saved by Terry. Pushed over off the tape of the net. Ruby helps out there. Frazier swings again. Gets it through and a kill.
We needed that from
Shay's
Shayla.
been quiet. She's been a little quiet in this set. Like you said, they're going through rotations so quickly.
So fast.
It feels like Shay hasn't even been up there swinging at it. Hardly at all. Roberts serves, 18-14. Eastman, Terry, quick in the middle to Murray. They get her again, but it's covered this time. Eastman swings on the angle and finds it.
It's just a little bit short. Finds the court.
I feel like the block floated out too far on that one, and she cut it back and got the kill. 18-15. Braves up by 3. Here's Rosas, the libero, to serve for the Wolves. Deep serve. Allred moves her feet well. Tight ball for Frazier. Big swing. Doug. Hokanson's ready. Allred's got to help out. Frazier will swing again. Roll shot down the line. Quick one in the middle. Roberts is there. Allred helps her. Free ball by the Lady Braves. Nice effort. Quick in the middle this time. Ooh, Braves are there, but it is tooled out of bounds.
And that was by Eastman.
Good rally that time.
Both teams wanting it.
Definitely. Green River going to their middle on every good attempt, every good pass. And it is paying off for them. 18-16. Rosas serves. Roberts, perfect pass. Jump set, quick middle. Hill with the tip. It's covered. Here's Eastman on the outside. Down the line off of Hokanson. 18-17. Wolves close it to within 1 again. Here we are. Lots of good rallies going on right here. Lots of strategy involved right now. There's another good serve. Frazier with a good pass. Hokanson's going to back set 2 buttons. She gets it through. Atlee punches it through the block, gives them a little taste of their own medicine.
Nobody likes to be blocked. Is that the worst thing in the world?
It is, absolutely, as a hitter. For sure. Christensen comes back in. Hill's going to serve, so Allred's out for a short time. As that libero, good serve. All the way back over to the Lady Braves. Hokanson's going to go out to Frazier. Little mistiming there. Still a good swing, but the Wolves dig it up. Eastman on the angle.
Oh, and she gets it.
She gets it. 19-18.
That's her. And remember, I missed the first set, but that is 12 kills for Eastman.
I believe that. She swings hard out there, too. I feel like some of those balls the Lady Braves can dig up if they just communicate a little bit. That's just between 2 of them there. Roberts with a tough pass. Hokanson can't get to it. There's an ace. And we are tied. 19-19 here in set 4.
And Kilpack will serve.
Kilpack's a junior. 5'11 junior. Taking over some setting duties. Frazier with the bad pass, but she's going to come away with.
They are upset thinking that that was
they want
on
the
wrong
call.
side of the antenna.
But
and not going to get it.
The line judge says no. The whole coaching staff for Star Valley says no.
No.
I'm not sure how Shayla did that.
I don't know, because it was so off speed
The timing
and weird.
was off, and it was one blocker, but hey, we'll take it.
We are going to take
2019. Here's Kilpack outside to Arnold, and she gets the kill. So Star Valley's defense struggling a little bit right now, especially with those outside swings from the Wolves. Back to serve is Eastman. Deep ball, and Lady Braves let it go. 21-20.
I am loving how our girls are coming to the middle.
I do too, and the excitement.
They get excited.
Yeah.
I felt like we were missing that a little bit. Years past, I like to see that back in the game.
It's fun to watch. Frazier with a good serve. Tough ball for Kilpack. Jump set. Doug. Oh, nice try by Bagley. Lady Braves can't run it down. We're tied again at 21. Set 4. Webb comes back in for Frazier. Plays some back row defensive specialist along with the libero Allred. 2 quick girls in the back. Here's the serve by Arnold. Deep ball. Nice pass by Allred. I love the foot movement. Short tip. Wolves play it up. Big swing by Tinsky. Blocked. They go back to her. Dug by Allred. We can hear that clear up here. Tip by Roberts. Kilpack goes quick in the middle. Timing is off. Christensen plays it up. Bagley runs it down. Roberts pushes it deep again. Kilpack's going to go out to Tinsky, and she's going to swing. There's a dig by Webb. Another long rally. Roberts gets the kill. Oh, wow.
Holy
I almost
moly.
spoke too soon.
Yeah, great effort by Kilpack, who ran and dove into the bench
Diving
with
into
a
the
one
bench.
hand, getting a piece of the ball.
And that just about went over.
So Maya Allred will serve.
22-21. Lady Braves up by 1. Good serve. Kilpack's going to go way back to the young Murray, and she's blocked.
There's Ruby.
Roberts and Hill. There's a well-timed block.
And Green River is going to take a timeout to talk about what they can do now.
23-21. Lady Braves up by 2. That's exciting. Lady Braves huddle is pumped right now with that block. It's been a long time coming.
Oh my gosh, and volleyball's so funny because it just can swing so fast, as we've
Absolutely.
seen in this set several times.
Lady Braves in a good position right now, up by 2, 23-21.
With the serve.
With the serve and a strong front row, as we just saw Roberts and Hill with a nice block. Got Mackey up there with them. Bagley setting. And 2 back row specialists with Webb and Allred rounding it out. Green River, I believe this is just their first time out. Yep, they still have one left. Lady Braves also have one left. So 2 points away from taking this match are the Lady Braves over a top 5 ranked team in 4A right now. That's exciting. Here's Allred. Roses with the pass. Kilpack's going to push it out to Tinsky. Roll shot. Roberts tries to pancake it. That's the first time we've seen Tinsky really roll shot like that in a while.
She likes to crank on that ball.
Yep, that was smart, and it worked. 23-22.
With Terry back to serve for the Wolves.
The other setter now in for Green River. Roberts with the pass. Bagley back sets to Mackey. Roll shot dug by the Wolves. Out to Tinsky. She's blocked deep. Wolves run it down. She'll swing at it again. She pushes it deep down the line. Coaching staff wants an illegal contact on that. They're not going to get it. Coach or official Thompson up there says, nope, she's keeping it in front of her. It's legal. We're tied at 23. Roberts with the pass again. Bagley will give it back to her. Soft shot dug by the Wolves. Quick middle. There's Murray.
Oh!
Oh, a pancake by Allred gets it, but Braves can't keep it alive. And the difference right now, Patience, the Wolves are swinging at it and the Lady Braves are not.
Keeping. Yeah, we're
Yep.
playing a little bit scared, a little bit intimidated.
A little safe.
Safe is a perfect word.
Well, and the first contact, the serve receive for the Lady Braves is pulling Bagley off the net. She's beyond that 10-foot line right now as she's setting, and that makes it really tough to run an offense, right?
Yes, for
And then
sure.
hitters are having a hard time keeping that ball in front of them because of that. So Coach Brown calls a timeout. Her second.
You know, and this is a different lineup for the Lady Braves. This was the first time they ran it, was yesterday.
Playing against Jackson
Yeah,
last night.
Schwander Middle is out due to a rolled ankle, and so I think, considering that, not too shabby.
No, to be playing with a top 5 team right now, this close and this well, they're getting it. They're figuring some things out. So 24-23, Wolves at set point. Here's the serve from Terry. Roberts with the pass. Bagley gives it back to her. She swings at it. She's blocked. Nope. They're going to say 4 contacts. So we are going 5. Wolves win set 4, 25-23. And we're going to go one more. However, this one is only to 15.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Short. And it goes by so fast.
Absolutely. This is those first 5 points almost seem to always determine who comes out on top. Captains get called to the middle. They're going to flip the coin again.
I'm going to do my best lip reading to see who gets it.
Shay Frazier up there with Rosas, the libero
We
for
chose
Green
to
River.
receive. And they're staying on that same
they're
side.
Gonna stay. Okay. So Lady Braves will receive. Green River with the serve, and teams do not switch sides here in the 5th set. So yeah, varsity always plays the best out of 5, and Green River won the first one, 25-21. Star Valley comes back and wins 25-19, 25-22, and then, as you just saw, Green River wins the 4th, 23-25.
So still fairly evenly matched.
Yeah, I would like to see the Lady Braves pick up the intensity a little bit on that serve receive. It seems like Green River has chosen Jordan Roberts to serve to quite a bit here lately, and Jordan not passing terrible, but definitely pulling setters off the net a little bit, so we're not able to run that middle and that right side.
She passes a little high on her platform. I don't know if you've noticed that. That would be an easy fix. She just needs to drop it a little bit.
Right, drop those arms just a little, move those feet a smidge, and they're serving at her down the line, down the left side of the court, which is probably the hardest place to pass from. So, Green River definitely with some strategy there. I would assume they're still gonna pick on her. But in my mind, in this 5th set, the tip game is off the table. We are swinging at every ball right now.
Swing hard or go home.
Absolutely.
I guess we'll all be going home soon anyway. But
Not
we want to go home
we thought.
victoriously,
Yes.
correct?
Yes. I was planning on going home to watch the football game, which I'm sure is already going. I see some of our fans watching. So good luck to the Braves tonight in Teton, having another great season. State golf here in Star Valley today and tomorrow. We've heard just a little update on that. We know that our very own Jordan Horsley shot a 72 today.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Wow. Good for her. She's, I'm assuming, in the lead going into tomorrow and maybe headed for a state championship.
I think that would be hard to beat. Right?
I know I'm not going to beat it.
That's maybe my average on 3 holes, not to brag, but.
Right. No, that's definitely not my game. Jordan's going to kick my butt there.
Yeah. Hey, so let's
talk
about a 6-2 real quick while we're waiting. Setter's always in the
Yes.
back row. We've talked about that.
Always have 3 attackers on the front row.
Right.
Whereas if you run a 5-1 offense, you do lose that option for 3 of your rotations when your setter is front row. However, the one downside of that, maybe not just one, but is you do have 2 different setters that your hitters have to adjust to.
Right, and I know that sounds weird.
It does, especially if you haven't played, right? But we also talked about how our 2 Star Valley setters, Hallie Hokinson and Austin Bagley, set very differently. So as a hitter, you have to learn to time your approach to the setter that's setting you in that rotation. All right, here we go. Tinsky with the serve. Frazier with a good pass. Here's Roberts on the angle, dug by Rosas. Ooh, that's not a great set as Eastman has to go off of 1 foot. So does Roberts. She's blocked right back in her face. The Green River crowd and coaches want to lift. They're not going to get it. Tight ball this time. Murray outreaches the Star Valley players and gets that tip, and Green River goes up by 1.
And Tinsky will serve again for the Wolves.
And this is the rotation that the Wolves ended in last set.
Oh, and that. Oh my goodness.
She gets the ace. That is on the line. What a great serve.
I thought it was going to fly out. I'm not going to lie.
It was floating.
It dropped and just line.
Just
Great
died
spot.
right on that sideline in the corner. She'll serve again. Frazier with the pass. Hokinson on the run. Runs into Roberts and into the net.
So Lady Braves with a slow start.
Here's the serve receive, right? that we talked about. Tinsky's got a great serve. Again, just a 5'4" freshman. But she has got a whip for an arm and not afraid to use it. Tight ball for Hokanson, and again, there's another ace. 4-0, just like that. I talked about those first 5 points can sometimes determine the set or the match in this 5th set, but I want to take that back right now because the Lady Braves can get back in this. Allred nails that pass. Middle to Hill. She gets the kill.
Go. And just like that.
Amazing what a good pass does for your offense. Nice job by Maya to nail that pass so the Lady Braves could use that middle.
Yep, Hallie Hokanson is going to go back to serve.
1-4. Braves down by 3. Ooh, short serve. Rosas gets under it. Eastman's going to tip. Roberts took a negative step but still got under it. Tip by Button. Got to get rid of that tip game. There's Murray. Nice help from Button. Roberts blocked. And it's in. Allred was there. She just let it go. Was hoping it was going to be out. And it was not. So 5-1.
With Rosas to serve.
Lady Braves got to keep fighting here. Frazier with a good pass. Hokanson's going middle to Hill again.
In.
And she kind of hits it, but it goes to that deep corner and finds the court. She wound up like she was going to crank on it and then
muffed it.
Totally muffed it, and it still worked out. So we'll take it. 2-5.
Serendipity.
Total serendipity on that swing. Roberts with a good serve. Outside to Eastman. Big swing. Frazier's there. Lady Braves keep it alive. Wow. Not sure how, but they do. Out to Eastman again. Frazier gets a hand on it. Roberts will help. Free ball. Deep ball. Nice job by Hokanson. It goes off the basketball hoop again. Off the beam, and they still play it over. Frazier on the outside. Little early. Tipped ball. Allred sees it. Jump set. Frazier. Good timing that time, but she's blocked. Braves will cover. Button with the tip. All the way back over. Allred will bump set to Frazier. Deep middle, dug by Tinsky. Here's Eastman. Off the Lady Braves on that angle again, right between those two diggers again. That's happened a lot tonight.
And Coach, both teams playing with some urgency.
Agreed. We got some good rallies. Good rallies, and it just shows you how evenly matched these two are.
Kilpack will serve.
This is going to be a great rivalry this year, I can tell. Hokanson out to Frazier. Big swing, and she goes over the line.
Yeah.
She's fortunate she didn't get hurt there. I had to close my eyes.
I always cringe a little bit.
Oh,
when
me
I see
too.
That.
Shea Frazier steps over that midline on that swing.
And Coach Brown wants a timeout.
2-7. Braves trail by 5 right here. And Coach Brown's going to try to talk things over a little bit. Lady Braves having a tough time finding the floor on offense. Yeah.
Just settling. We just need to settle down and get a pass.
Yeah, just a pass, and then, hitters maybe try to mix some things up here. I'd like to see Shea maybe try to go down that line on a line shot, which she has not done for a while. They do have a defender sitting on that line, but I think if Shea turned it down that line quickly, she could catch her maybe not quite ready and maybe, have her shank that off out of bounds or something. But again, it's got to start with the Lady Braves serve receive here.
We have Roberts, Allred, and Frazier in the back row waiting to get this ball.
Kilpack serves 2-7. Frazier with a pretty good pass. Back set to Button.
Oh!
And the Wolves can't run it down. So there's Atlee on the right side. Angle shot. She gets the kill. Ruby Hill's going to go back to serve. And Lady Braves trail 3-7. Christensen comes in to play some middle. There's a good pass by Tinsky. Kilpack goes quick middle to Arnold, and she gets it through. I might put Frazier up to block on her, possibly, and pull off that right side, or maybe leave all three up there, see if they can stop that middle. But, boy, it's tough. Green River's definitely got a middle game. with Murray and Arnold.
Eastman serves.
Ooh, nice serve, but a great pass by Roberts. Off-speed shot. Standing swing by Tinsky. Dug by Roberts. Jump set to Frazier.
Boom!
There it is. That's the one we've been waiting for.
Yeah,
4-8. Lady Braves side out.
that was a great swing by Shayla Frazier.
And a great dig and a nice set. Just timing all clicked from the first contact. I want some more of that.
Yeah,
Kind of
let's
like
go.
I want more cowbell. I want some more of that. Here's Bagley to serve. 4-8. Rosas, Kilpack. There's that middle with Arnold. Allred gets under it. Lady Braves are going to get it over. Nice job. Ooh, there's a tough
Ooh.
contact. Free ball. Allred, Bagley, Christensen.
Yeah,
There it
And
is.
she likes it.
There's the timing. Again, more
She
pass.
liked it.
Or
I
the good
liked it.
pass. There's the cowbell that I want more of. Starts with that dig. 5-8. Bagley will serve again. That one's in down the line. Kilpack's going to go back to Wilson, and she hits it out. No touch. They have not back set her a lot. She's a young player too, Wilson, I believe a sophomore.
Yes, she's a sophomore.
Yeah, and they go to her to try to mix it up a little bit. 6-8. Lady Braves close it to within 2. Bagley serves again. Rosas. Kilpack out to Tinsky. Blocked by Christensen. Dug up. We got a joust.
Oh.
No. Arnold thought Christensen was going to get to it first.
Well, she jumped, but it was
Yeah.
clearly on Green River's side
Right.
of the net, so it just was
I think
weird.
she looked at Addie instead of the ball, and it did fall on Green
Maybe
River's
she was
side.
giving her a stink eye in the air. I don't know.
I thought we were going to have a joust. Bagley serves again. Rosas. Kilpack out to Tinsky. Angle shot. Allred's there. What a great dig. Lady Braves will send it over. Nice dig by Rosas. There's the power shot down the line. Frazier reaches, gets it.
And she wipes it off the block.
And we're tied at 8.
And just a reminder, this one goes to 15 with no cap.
We're halfway there. No cap and only to 15, and we're tied at 8. So really everything you would hope for the Lady Braves playing, this high-ranked team tonight. And as the more I look at these two rosters, as far as seniors, juniors, sophomores playing down through it, I don't think it gets much more evenly matched than this.
I agree.
With experience and players in certain positions. I mean, and you can tell, obviously, by the score that these two teams are very, very similar in their makeup.
Well, in Green River's program this year, different from last year.
Absolutely,
Years
as
prior.
well as Star Valley, right?
Yes.
Very different teams on each side of the net compared to last year. You're right. 8-8. Both coaches have used a timeout. There's an ace from Bagley. She's picking on the freshman down the line. So Tinsky's passing on that left side like we talked about a little while ago with Jordan Roberts. And she's going to pass over there, and then she's going to swing from the outside. Sometimes players get to thinking about the swing before the pass. Good pass from Rosas. Out to Tinsky. Big swing.
Oh!
Off the block and gets it to drop.
Girls got a hold of it, but then lost it.
Slowed it down. Bagley just a little deep on defense. She's anticipating the dig from the swing. Here is Arnold back to serve, which means Murray's back in on the front row, the other middle. Allred, nice pass. Quick to Frazier. No, that one hits the net. So 10-9. Green River goes up by 1 here in set 5.
Coach, let's talk strategy. When would you use that second timeout?
Soon. Maybe here after this one if things don't go well. You do not want this to get too far out of reach. Ooh, tough ball there. Bagley's going to have to bump set. Mackey way off, and she hits that one out. And I think Coach Brown, she's thinking about it. Oh, this is a tough one. She's going to let him play through it. Doesn't want to burn that timeout yet.
No, it's so hard.
This is a hard one. Absolutely. You hope that the server misses this serve right here. She does not.
But a good pass.
Roberts gets it. Here's Christensen.
Hey.
Finds the court. Yep. Right on the line. Addie Christensen with the kill. I love the wrist snap.
I do.
Keeping it in.
She has made some big plays for the Lady Braves.
Another young player, but fearless. Frazier, 10-11. Lady Braves trail by 1. Off the net. Back row swing, Eastman. That's out. We're tied again. Tied at 11. Here we go. Again, no cap. We could play all night. Frazier with the serve. It's a good one. Tinsky's going to tip deep. It's in. Frazier gets there. Bagley goes out to Roberts. She's blocked. Nope, that's in the net again. Again, playing a little safe.
Yes.
Jordan out there.
I'd like to see her swing high on that. Just reach for the ball.
Yep, or go for the smart shot.
You know, and I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Jordan. She has a ton of potential. I just want her to get after it.
11-12. Allred nails that pass. Jump set, quick middle. Christensen blocked.
Yeah, they called a...
Oh, no, they called Green River in the net. Number 4, Murray. She stares down the official like, how dare you? I wonder, the ball may have pushed it.
Bill.
We're tied at 12. Oh, if looks could kill, that official would be 6 feet under. There's the pass. Back row swing by Tinsky from the right side. Ooh. In. She goes for it. You got to give her some credit.
Fearless.
Absolutely. Just what we were talking about on the Star Valley side. I'd like to see that same thing. Go for it. 12-13. Lady Braves down by 1. Here's Tinsky with the serve. Short. Allred gets to it. Lady Braves cannot play it. They're going to call a double contact. So 14-12. Green River.
And we are taking that timeout.
With match point. And Coach Brown's going to call her final timeout. See if the Lady Braves can fight off 2 match points at least to tie it up. And the way this match is going, that could happen.
I was going to say, who knows?
That could absolutely happen right here, especially maybe with a missed serve out of this timeout, and then the Lady Braves pick up an ace, and there you are, right? 14-14 in a hurry.
What we're hoping for is
absolutely.
Out of the timeout.
I may have just predicted the next 2 plays. That would be wild.
Well, you did just pull out a magic.
If I do, I'm going to Vegas tomorrow.
Crystal ball out of your bag.
Right.
Let's go to Vegas anyway.
Agreed. Tomorrow.
Okay. I'm down.
Call Seth. Tell him to book a flight. We're going. Because he'd do it for us. He is our go-to.
He's old and reliable.
He is.
Old trusty.
Yeah. All right. Match point for the Lady Wolves. Tinsky with the serve. The freshman. Allred with the pass. Bagley goes to Mackey. She has to tip it over. Rosas is there. They'll go quick middle to Murray. She's tipped. Allred found it. Roberts with the tip. And gets it. There you go. Little smart, savvy shot. Timing wasn't there to swing. Very clever. Nice job. So they fight off 1 match point.
And we're back in rotation 1 with Hallie Hokinson to serve.
13-14. Match point number 2 for the Wolves. Lady Braves looking to tie it up. Good pass from Rosas. Outside to Eastman. Down the line, and she gets the kill. And there it is, 15-13 in the 5th. Lady Braves end up dropping that one to the Green River Wolves, but honestly, Patience, that's not one to really hang your head about for too long.
No,
right?
I agree.
I mean, obviously you're disappointed. Not how you wanted that to end, especially on your home court. But we saw some good things, and that's a good Green River team. They are legit to be ranked that high. So
we possibly might have a kiddo to interview, but while we're waiting to see some stats, unofficial, of course.
Yeah, run through those.
Atlee Button will end with 6. Shayla with 8 kills, I should clarify. Jordan ending with 12. She leads Star Valley with that number. Addie Christensen will have 4. Ruby will have 4. 1 for Hallie, 1 for Cam, and 1 for Maya. How did she get a kill?
Good question. I'm trying
That
to
might have been a little scratch, but I'm going to give it to her.
trying to remember.
Maya.
Yeah, Maya getting a kill there. I'm sure she'll take it.
I bet that hers
Right?
was an ace, and I put it on the wrong column for
Probably.
Green River, and this is going to explain why we lost. Kilpack ended with 1, Eastman with 14,
Yeah.
Murray with 10, Tinsky with 13, Arnold with 7. So a lot of Green River Wolves contributing.
3 players in double digits on
Yeah,
kills
that's
and 2
huge.
more
And then-
almost. So there's your story, right? And stats don't lie. You're right. Green River just more powerful on the offensive attack tonight. And Lady Braves defensively maybe not picking up as many of those as they're going to as the season goes on. We'll see if we can get one of our seniors up here to interview really quickly. If we can get their attention, we'll see if we can get one of them to just talk. It's hard to have them interview after a loss, but we still want to get a little insight maybe from them and see, what their thoughts are on the game overall. And looks like maybe we're going to try to see if we can get
I
Austin
sent
Bagley.
Old Trusty.
Old reliable.
I had
He's
to
on
throw
it.
a bottle at him. And Austin says, "Who, me? Yes, you. Come
Yes,
up here."
you.
We're going to pass my mic on to her, and we'll see how it goes.
All right, so we have Austin Bagley here to join us post-game. So, Austin, we were super impressed with how well you guys played against a top 5 ranked team in the Green River Wolves tonight. Tell us a little bit about you guys' pregame talk before the match started. What did you guys discuss?
Well, we kind of just knew that they were top dog right there.
Right.
So we knew that our 6-2 would play it out and we could buy and win this. And winning Jackson gave us the momentum to come here and definitely push forward.
So that makes 2 5-set matches in a row, right?
Yeah.
You might sleep well tonight.
I hope so.
You guys have got to be a little fatigued after that. Although I will say I did not see a lot of fatigue
Yeah,
in
we
this
definitely played
in
very
this
hard,
match.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys still going after it, still swinging at the ball all the way through. And we also talked about how evenly matched we felt these two teams were.
Yeah,
You look at the rosters, it's almost the same kind of makeup of older players, younger players, both teams running a 6-2.
For sure, yeah. It was really cool to match that up. Right
Absolutely. It doesn't get much closer than that. And then obviously the score shows it,
Super
right?
close,
With a 15-13 finish there in the 5th set.
Yeah.
So we saw a lot of positives. What did you guys feel like you did well tonight?
I feel like we had Atlee blocked literally amazing.
Yes.
She was up there pushing hard. I feel like we were, I don't know, we just, yeah.
I feel like your team gels well,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, for sure.
Even when at times when you're down 4 or 5 points, you don't see anybody out there frowning, scowling at each other. We made a comment, Patience made a comment about how much fun you guys look like you're having, especially when you come together in the middle after a big fun play. There's smiles, there's giggles. Maybe, we haven't seen that as much in the past.
Yeah.
It's something that we've noticed this year, that there's a little more of that, and it just looks like you guys are having a lot of fun.
Yeah, we definitely work well together. We're all very good friends, and we all, I don't know, our rhythm is very good, I feel like.
I agree, and that's so important in this game, okay? It's a teenage girls game, for one.
Yeah.
But it's also important that everybody feels like they're supported by their teammates, and we can see that from up here, and that's something I think that's going to take you guys a long way, obviously. So next week, we have another home match on Tuesday. Did you want to take just a minute to talk about Pink Night? We talked a little bit about it.
Yes, so this is going to be Atlee's senior project for
Okay, that's
tonight.
good to
Yeah.
know.
Yes. So she chose Jace Lily, and
Right.
yeah, we're going to have, October 2nd. It'll start when the freshman game starts, which is
Okay.
at 4, and then it'll go till varsity game's over.
Okay.
So there's silent auctions, there's
Right.
baked goods there, and
Do you know some of the things that have been donated yet? I know you guys are working on it still. It's a work in progress. Any idea
Not
on
quite.
anything
We're
yet?
hoping to get everyone, like all the businesses talked to by Friday and all that turned in.
Okay.
So everyone knows by Friday.
So we should know soon, and
Yes.
we'll talk about it next week when we're back here on Tuesday night. So tough loss tonight for the Lady Braves. However, we were just saying that's not one you can hang your head about for very long because you played with a top 5 team, and we saw some really good things. You guys got a little bit tweak in your lineup with Charlie being hurt.
Yeah, for sure. We do miss her.
And that's an adjustment for sure, but I still felt like, Addie Christensen came in and did
Definitely
well.
fills the role very well.
Yeah.
There. She's very good.
And we're starting to see the timing come between you setters and hitters.
Yeah,
it's
nice.
when it's there, it's great.
Good, yeah.
And when it's not, we're still making adjustments and figuring some things out. So just going to come with time. So, well, thank you for coming up and chatting with us tonight. Great effort. We'll get them again. It's going to be a great rivalry this year. So we look forward to that, and good luck next week.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Austin Bagley, for coming up and chatting with us real quick tonight. That'll do it for Star Valley Volleyball tonight as Lady Braves drop the match in a 5-set thriller, 15-13 in the end to the Green River Wolves. We will be back next week, Tuesday night, for more Lady Braves volleyball. Brandy Taylor, Patience Jenkins signing off. We'll see you then.